Folks, if you're on a software team right now, there's a good chance your setup is already slowing you down. Conflicting dependencies, version mismatches, the classic "it works on my machine" problem. I've been there myself, onboarding a new developer, spending half a day just getting the environment to match. I'm Daniel, and today we're looking at a tool that takes that whole problem off the table. I am going to walk you through Coder.com, a platform built for secure, scalable development, especially when AI is part of the picture. In this review, we'll go from installation all the way to running an AI agent. We'll cover how workspaces work, how templates are built, and why this changes how you code. Thanks to Coder for sponsoring this video. Guys, make sure you check out all the useful links in the description after watching this video. There might be some nice discounts there. Let's jump right in. Friends, Coder Workspaces is an open-source, self-hosted platform for building professional development environments. It's not an IDE, and it's not just another AI coding assistant. So basically, it's the foundation your team builds on, a secure, isolated space where your tools, your code, and AI agents work together. The cool thing is that it runs on your own server or in any cloud you prefer. That means full control over speed, security, and configuration. Developers can connect VS Code, JetBrains, and whatever they're used to, or just open everything directly in the browser. No complicated setup required on the client side. By the way, Coder also offers enterprise-grade features for teams that need them: AI governance, agent boundaries, and more. Those are part of the premium edition, but today we're focusing on the free Workspaces edition. It's built on open-source foundations and already quite powerful on its own. Okay, mates, let's take a look at what this actually looks like in practice. Honestly, I was a little skeptical going in. One-command setups don't always deliver, but following the documentation, it really is that straightforward. One command in the terminal spins up a Coder server. Once that's running, you get access to a web interface. And this is where all the resource management happens. The first user to register here automatically becomes the admin. That's a nice touch. You can jump straight into configuring templates for your team. No extra steps. Now let's talk about the architecture for a second. This platform doesn't tie you to specific hardware. Your workstation is wherever it's convenient for you, not wherever your physical computer sits. Folks, next up, templates. And this is where things get interesting. In Coder, templates are based on Terraform, which means your dev environment is described as code. This is the part I find most valuable for teamwork. You can specify exactly how much RAM is needed, which language versions to install, and which plugins to add by default. That's the same recipe every developer will use to spin up an identical environment in seconds. No version conflicts, no surprises, no more "well, it worked on my machine." Once we create our first template, we can review all of it in the source code. The README commands, the allocated resources, the environment versions, it's all there and fully readable. Guys, before we move on, I try to make my content fun instead of boring. And in return, please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy the content I make. Now, at this point, we move on to creating a workspace. Here, you choose a workspace name and pick your preferred JetBrains IDE. PHP Storm, Goland, PyCharm, WebStorm, whatever fits your stack. I'll go with PyCharm and create the workspace. While it's getting ready, check out the dashboard. You can see live server resource consumption right there in real time. Your old laptop suddenly behaves like a high-performance workstation. Mates, here's the thing, Coder gives you full freedom when it comes to tooling. You can connect VS Code or PyCharm locally on your machine, or open the IDE straight in the browser. Either way, you're working in a familiar environment without any extra configuration. And as you can see, the tool is now loading the VS Code server and installing the CLI. Then it sets up the environment automatically. VS Code opens. It feels pretty familiar, honestly, with the remote folder already connected. Everything you'd normally do in a project is available here, just running through Coder. The tunnel setup and CLI configuration happened on their own, in the background. That means we're now writing code within a secure perimeter, without any manual network configuration. Now, my friends, the real power of the platform shows up in the agent section. And from what I hear from developers pretty regularly, The routine stuff is what kills productivity. Code audits and report prep are necessary work, but they eat up hours. Hours that could go towards something more meaningful. This is where you can run AI agents, fully autonomous workers that handle routine jobs, while you focus on architecture. For example, you can activate a task for automated code review or for preparing complex analytical reports. It takes that context switching off your plate entirely. Folks, let's try it in practice. Say we need to run a server metrics analysis. I upload a data file directly into our cloud environment. At this point, our workspace is fully set up and ready to run. Here's the analysis script, written with the help of an agent. We run it, and as you can see, Python processes the data instantly, right inside the secured perimeter. That's the real advantage of cloud workspaces. Ready infrastructure, zero complex setup on your end. Okay guys, time to wrap it up. Coder solves a real problem. Consistent, secure dev environments at scale are genuinely hard to maintain, and this platform handles it cleanly. Terraform-based templates, flexible IDE support, live resource monitoring, and AI agents, all in one place. Personally, the templates and the agent section are the two things I'd come back to. That's where the real-time savings are. The free Workspaces edition is a solid starting point for any developer who wants to try this. And if you're on a larger team, the enterprise features are worth exploring too. Mates, go to the link in my description, sign up and spin up your first workspace. It takes less time than you'd think. You might find some discounts too. As usual, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, until next time.